Hello, Steve White, Steve Arts 89. Well, it's been a while since I did a Madonna video, probably because she hasn't done much lately. Last time we saw her, I think, was at the Black Lives Matter march in London and then LA, and people were surprised she travelled around on that. But we've had a little bit of movement today. I mean, mostly her Instagram and Twitter stuff has been Black Lives Matter protests, slogans, comments, memes, stuff like that. And she's done a little bit of just sharing videos and stuff, and that's really it at the moment. But just today we finally got something art related. We got a very short, I don't know if we should call it a teaser, a short video about Madam X. It looks like it's like a teaser for the Blu-ray DVD, which she's supposedly working on at the moment. The other releases have all taken about a year to get from the end of the concert to the actual thing on the shelf or in the DVD player or however we're playing it. Now, this video could be different just because of the nature of the tour, but the preview itself is very simple. It's very basic. Basically, it's about 15 seconds. There's about 12 or 13 seconds of just shot after shot after shot after shot, just speeding through, just shots from, and they look like stills. I don't think they're video that's just being stopped just for seconds. I think it is just stills from the tour, from the concert, from the Madam X concert, and then it stops and pauses on one frame of Madonna in, I think is actually her gay pride performance, where she was in, God, where was that? Anyway, she's standing on stage in the outfit, I'm pretty sure it was from that, where it was like a black outfit with like little rainbow harness sort of structure and a flag behind her, and it just, she says power to the people. So it just freezes on that one shot, and then you hear her say power to the people, which is audio from one of the concerts, and then with the backup dancer standing behind her, and then it ends. And she put that on Instagram with, what did it say? I think it just said power to the people. Oh, that's right. Madam X flies by in the blink of an eye, power to the people. So, yes, reminding us Madam X, and that, you know, it's been, the time has flown, which is what is happening in the video, but people are seeing it as a teaser for the time we've been waiting for the DVD or Blu-ray, and perhaps the fact it's actually coming soon, that you've been waiting, we've been waiting. It that seemed to be, it could merely just be some little nostalgic moment she was having for the concert, or it could be a preview, you know, something that's actually supposed to be teasing us that it's coming, because she does drag out the DVD Blu-ray releases. I don't know why she drags them out that much. I thought 3 to 6 months would be what we'd get. But when I actually looked at it and researched it, all of the releases were like a year or so. And some people pointed that out to me, like, yeah, I know that. I looked at it myself, but I didn't realise it was that long. But this release could be different, because even though Blu-ray DVD sales are getting less, then, you know, it's not as popular as it used to be. This concert is different from all her other concerts. It's the smallest concert she's ever done, numbers-wise. Less fans than ever have seen her live. And because of the no video evil rule that she had, which I thought was just evil, especially since she sold tickets and then told people you can't bring in cameras after she sold tickets to people, instead of putting it up front where people would go, yeah, no. But I'm not here to bitch. I love Madonna. I'm not a hater. She didn't really let any videos out, just a few here and there. So this is also the least seen video, because there was a lot more, even at older shows, there was more press, I think, and more video and stuff that was filmed and that to promote the show. And the last few concerts in the new sort of era of internet and everything, there's been a lot, especially the last couple of tours, a lot of fan videos, people just videoing stuff at the concert and putting them up on YouTube or Instagram or wherever. And like, MDNA and that, I pretty much sort of seen the whole concert before it came out, before I watched the Blu-ray. Rebel Heart, because I thought it was going to come to Australia, which it did, and found out early on it was going to. I didn't watch any of the videos except the Unapologetic Bitch, because I just wanted to see who was the Unapologetic Bitch each time, or when there was someone interesting I wanted to see. But I didn't watch any of the rest of the videos, so I saw some bits here and there, so I had some idea what some of the looks were like and what like the sections might look like and that. But I didn't see it until I saw it live. I didn't see it, but that was just because I was sort of trying to make it special, since it was going to be the only one I saw, and I just sort of treated it differently. But I think most people just watch the videos, and they're a lot more familiar with them, and they still bought the DVDs, they still bought the Blu-rays, they still watched them, but they're more familiar with them. And this one, it's got that little extra bit of hunger behind it, where people haven't really seen much from it. People either didn't get to see the concert, or their concerts were out of, I think, 18 or 19, I've forgotten now. I covered them all, but there are at least 15, 20 concerts that were actually cancelled. So a lot of people who had tickets didn't even get to see the concert when they were supposed to, let alone people who couldn't get tickets, or people who were just expecting it to come to their town or to do bigger shows, and they didn't get it. So that's going to help. So I think it might do well so far as getting a little bit of attention and getting a proper release. But it may be one of her, I mean, it's probably going to be her last concert, but even if it isn't, it might be one of her last DVD and Blu-ray releases. The last one, they had to go for an independent company. I think it was Eagle DVD or some smaller DVD company, or maybe an offshoot of one of the larger ones, but it wasn't like going for any of the mainstream names. But I've got a release. It was released everywhere. You know, it's still available in JB Hi-Fi and online and everywhere. So it worked, but I think this one probably will, hopefully they'll go through the same people, because they did a decent job. They released Blu-ray, DVD, Blu-ray CD, CD, DVD. You got different packaging, the traditional plastic cover, which we got, as well as Blu-ray and DVD, as well as the fold-out cardboard one with the different discs in it. I think we got the two CD set and the Blu-ray, and we also got the single CD, and so we've got a lot of variety. They did a good job. I got almost all of them. I still don't have the separate Blu-ray, because I bought the Blu-ray CD combo and I didn't buy the separate Blu-ray, because even though it has a different cover from the DVD, it's just a slightly smaller version. There's really no, they should have done something different design-wise to make it more collectible, but I'm eventually going to get it just to have it, because I'm a completionist. But they need to do something more like that as well. Make every item a little bit different so it's a collectible, so it's, you have to have both to have, you know, you have to have all of them to have all the artwork. So I think it's going to do well. I'm looking forward to it, but everyone is worried about the editing, because Rebel Heart had some god-awful editing. It's like they just stuck it in a machine with like an automatic like cut process. Like every two seconds or something, the shot cuts, and there isn't any real structure or form to it, and there are parts that should be slower, or parts we want to focus on that just cuts to the next shot, and cuts within different concerts. At least with this show, they only filmed, from my understanding, 2 nights in the same venue, so it should be more consistent, where it looks like more like one concise performance. And there's actually something flying around my room. What the hell? It's very slow. I hit it. I don't know how I can fly as I'm in lockdown. I haven't left the house in weeks. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to it. I wish we'd got a little bit more. I want a proper preview and a little bit of an announcement, like roughly when we can expect it, like if not the month, the day, or the month, maybe just the quarter or something, just so we've got something to focus on, because right now, production wise, there's nothing to focus on. The album is over a year old. Nobody cares about it anymore. The fans who truly love it are still hanging on. The rest are like waiting for the next one, because it didn't gel for a lot of people, like the last couple of albums, and they're giving her some credit and just waiting for the next one. Everyone's just waiting for the next one, which is actually really good. They haven't written her off. They're just waiting for the next one, because we're just expecting something better, because occasionally you have a missed shot, you have a misfire, it happens. That's what I think it was. Artistically, it's sound. It just didn't really work as well commercially and with the fans. So I'm just going to leave that there. I just want to do a Madonna video. I haven't done one for ages, and I have a different camera with better audio, so I thought people will actually be able to hear me instead of messaging me saying, I like your videos, but I can't hear anything you're saying. Turn your volume up, get a new microphone, blah, blah, blah. Hopefully this is better. But I'm going to go, because I can't talk any longer about this. It's such a small thing, but it just brings up all the Madame X stuff that is on my mind. and a lot of people are anticipating this and waiting for this, and I'm pretty excited, almost as excited as I was for like Drowned World, because that was one I was really anticipating because we'd had such a long gap between shows. And Girly Show, of course, I never saw it, so I was really excited for that. But then after that, we saw a lot from them. Pretty much from then on, we saw a lot of videos. So it wasn't as, you weren't sort of hungering so much. But this one, people are hungering for. So long as they do some real editing, some real artistic editing, not just computer, just program, just automatic, whatever that was they put on the last concert. It worked with MDNA for somehow, and they just copied the style over, and it was a different concert, different feel, different vibe, different music. It just didn't work. So hopefully we'll get something different. But I'm going to go. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. People often do when it comes to Madonna. Thanks. Bye.